Oh my God. Do you hear that? It sounds like a stampede. It's the Three Horsemen. We're here.
It's
We're
us.
queer. We're ready to watch some football.
That's how we're starting, huh?
I gotta say something up top for you guys and the listeners. I was pretty negative last week.
Yeah.
Yes.
Last episode. And, I've just learned a lot this week. And this week is about new beginnings and positivity.
Love it.
And making big changes.
Yes.
So
And that's
I just
why
want to
we're
get that out there
excited
to our
announce-
listeners.
We're excited to announce that we are now Chiefs fans. So the podcast will be very fun from now on.
And I am excited to announce that Connor is now an actual lawyer. And
I
will
am
be
not a
able-
lawyer.
He will
None of this is
practice
legal
law.
advice.
He does do it.
I am a law student.
He will represent you in court
I
if
am
you get
not
on
a
Patreon.
lawyer.
And he said if he doesn't get you off, then it's
I said
free.
none of this.
That's true. Yeah.
And he said if he
It's
does
all
get
free.
you, he
I
said
mean,
if he
there
does
are
get you
there
off,
are
it's-
lawyers like that.
Yeah. And
I am
said
not
it
one of
right
them
now.
because I am not a lawyer.
No, it's true. Connor's not a lawyer yet. He's still practicing law. So he
I
is
am not practicing
it,
law.
And,
Yeah.
he will practice
I
it
do
on
not
your
practice
behalf.
law.
Practice. We talking about practice?
If you are from the American Bar Association, I am not purporting myself as an attorney.
I was
currently.
drinking there last night.
Got him again.
Yeah, I
Let's
bet you
go.
were.
How
they expect
the American Bar Association like make me a goddamn beer and a shot.
How do they expect lawyers not to be alcoholics when your boss is the bar?
Let's go.
There's a big ass fly in here.
Hate to hear it. Hate to see it. Pisses me
Dude.
off.
So to start off the episode today, I read an article about how shitty the O-line is.
Yeah.
And how they're the highest paid. Oh, there he is, the highest paid offensive guard in the world.
Yeah.
Connor is
Yep.
wearing his jersey. I guess they're talking
10.
about. They're talking about for the money. The O line is terrible because, I guess on a third of his dropbacks last week, Matt Ryan got hit. So they're saying it's actually not Matt Ryan's fault, and that he actually is good, even though he's thrown one touchdown and 4 interceptions.
Yeah, he's actually the best. He's the best football player in the league, right behind Ellinger. Once we get him
Yes.
in, we're gonna look
Just
really
keeping him
good.
on ice.
But,
Sam Ellinger, a.k.a. new Justin Herbert.
That's right. He is actually. We're playing this season a lot like a game of baseball, where Ellinger is our closer, our ace closer. He's going to come in for the last 5 games and be lights out. But for now, we'll let Matty Ryan take the reins, and we will not stand for any negative talk about Matty Ryan, Matty Ice. A lot of people last week on Twitter were saying that maybe the Matty Ice has melted, and that is actually not true.
Damn.
It's actually stronger than ever.
Global warming.
is not real. That's why. Yeah.
Connor, do you have anything you'd like to say for your boys?
Yeah, I don't think, it's kind of like a bad week for that Nelson contract to come out because they have been playing so poorly. But you have to. I mean, he's the
Yes.
best guard in the league. He has to set the market for interior linemen. And, yeah, the other biggest contract is Ryan Kelly on the line. And I don't know. I feel like they're both your guys, and they're not crazy contracts. And you'll just have to, fill those other gaps, and the unit will be back.
Well, they're not getting beat either. It's the tackles that are getting
Braden Smith's had a real rough one.
Yep.
Because,
Yeah.
I mean, Matt Pryor, we knew he was going to be the weak link, but Braden Smith, it's just a lot of weird mental mistakes. Like, he got a penalty for, not being on the line. Like, he was set
Insane.
back too much. So it's just, weird little stuff that I think can be fixed.
Yeah, I'm stressing, boys. I think I might be in the air during this game tomorrow, which sucks. Oh,
Damn.
Dang, you're afraid to be on the same planet
Dude.
during the game. You're like, I got to get away.
I want for the second touchdown for Matt Ryan to be running a 40-yard touchdown. That's what I.
That would be sweet.
Hopefully
That would
I'll
be
watching
sick.
the
If he
plane.
gets a 40-yard touchdown, that would be absolutely insane.
It's a Southwest flight, so I might just buy the fucking internet. At least I think it's kind of cheap on there.
Yeah, if you're listening to this, send Tom the $10 on
Send me
Venmo
10
so he
bones.
can
Come on, baby. I want
do
to
it for the pod.
game.
Are you allowed
if you
to
want
stream
better
on,
analysis.
You allowed to stream on Southwest?
That's a great question. I'm sure it's probably dog shit, but I'll give it. It's worth a shot. I'll at least be able to see the updates and watch the play-by-play.
Oh,
Do you know?
Brutal.
Do you
time
know
this
if
season.
during a flight you can time it up right so you can bet when you're flying over a state where betting is legal? Have you tried that
I
yet?
did try that last week. I did in fact try to do that last week, and it wouldn't work for me. But I think
It's just like 10. It's 10 dirtbags on their phones, like the little map says we're over Indiana. Let us do it.
Yeah, my dirty dog asked it, dude. I am having a tough
the pilot.
time.
The pilot should give updates about that. This is your pilot speaking. If you want to hit those overs, now would be a good chance to do it.
You have approximately 3 minutes and 45 seconds until we're into the next state to get that parlay in.
Yep. Please unbuckle your seatbelts and turn your hats rally cap style because I just placed a big bet.
And let me tell you this. He goes, it's the end of the game. I just placed an in-game bet, and if this doesn't hit, I am taking this down, and all of you with me.
I have no reason to live if this does not hit, so I will be crashing into the water.
Yeah, fuck those little cookies. That's what I want out of an airline.
Yeah. Give me free $10 on FanDuel. Dude, I got a bet. Me and Tim were together watching the game at Blinky's on Thursday. Tim had a killer set, and then I fucking
Had a hot one?
ate my little dick off.
What the hell? Tom
No,
had a
I
hot
did
one,
fine.
too.
I had a hot one. I was trying out new shit. It wasn't that good. Tim was the talk of the town. Everybody. Has word made it to Indiana yet, Connor, about Tim said at Blinky's?
Yeah, they said Tim has this new joke about his dick being like a fruit.
That's
It's
right.
it's the most ingenious bit we've ever heard. That's
Sure.
what
Pretty solid joke.
Sure.
But yeah, people. It was a big talk after the show. People were like, "Can he really not read? How does he get by? Does this man need to be in some type of home?"
Tim can't read, but God, does he understand gambling numbers so well. Like, you just if math was that, he would be a genius. But he did win big money on Thursday. I was
Hit
very
my parlay.
close.
What'd you
Tom,
book?
Tom would have scored
I
a
got-
touchdown. I would have hit a lot.
I also followed Tom's parlay, most of it, but I couldn't find David Njoku, and then David Njoku, Tom, I guess, took him for the under.
Dude, that was the worst.
I
And
picked him up for
Njoku got
fantasy
that.
on Thursday. Oh,
and
I loved it.
Njoku got 100 yards and a
I
touchdown.
bet him on the under, like it was like under 25 yards because I think he had a dud in the first
Yeah.
week. So I was like,
He had
he's gonna
nothing.
suck. And then he blew the fuck up, and it was I think that was like a 9-leg parlay. Everything else hit.
Yeah.
I would have won like $300. I instead won nothing. Then I was like, you know what? If Freiermuth catches a touchdown, that's like $200. That doesn't happen, but he does have a huge drive. Also, fucking Trubisky had him wide open for a touchdown and instead kept it like a selfish little pig and got his own little touchdown. But
If Freiermuth would have caught a touchdown, I would have won over $1,000 that night because every single one of my parlays would have hit. But that's all
everything I
right.
bet
Still
was
did pretty good.
So fucking close. And then the one thing that I had that was about to hit was the Steelers covering 7.5 points, and then on the last fucking play, the defense scores a touchdown to ruin that for me.
Now, do we get into the conspiracy that has been all around Twitter this week that the NFL is rigged?
Of course.
And
We
that
should get
people
into that.
did take the line and people did take the under at 43.5, and that the game was within all of those. And, they really got screwed over at the very last second.
Right.
Little point shaving Tim Donaghy business.
Definitely felt like Donaghy. And I did see Donaghy on the sidelines whispering
Oh.
to somebody.
He has a
It's big.
headset on.
Why do they keep giving him an official headset that's linked straight to the quarterback? It's so funny to search NFL rigged on Twitter because there's so many results for it, and they're all it's all about different shit. It's just people pissed off about their own team.
And most of them are Lions fans. Lions fans believe that the whole system is rigged against them in every way. Which,
Bears fans think that too.
You can't really argue them because they've haven't won anything in forever.
Yeah. I will say this as a Colts fan, I do not think the league is rigged at all. I think that we just have bad luck, and I think that I do think it's all about to turn around for the boys.
No, I think that the league has a robotic ball that they give to Matt Ryan that they keep having it fall out of his hands.
It's not fair. It's like got a rumble pack on it when he has it, like the old N64. And when he gets it, it starts shaking around. It's not fair.
So the over-under for this week's game for the Colts is 50.5. I think we're going to hit the over because
I think so too.
Both defenses seem not very good.
Yeah, I think we're going to hit the over. We'll see, though. There's also a case to be made here. Patrick Mahomes doesn't find the end zone at all.
Whoa. And who is going to make that case? Our lawyer friend Connor?
That's true. Connor,
I wish you guys had a friend named Connor who was a lawyer. But that is just not the case.
You are in luck, brother.
I do think the Colts will score at least a point this week.
Yeah,
yes.
I think so too.
I am positive in that respect.
Yeah,
Pierce is
I
back.
definitely think that.
Pittman
Pierce
is back.
And Pittman's back. We still don't have we don't have Shaq, which sucks.
He's out.
He's retiring.
Full participant all week. I mean, it makes sense that they give him one more week, even though they're playing possibly the best offense in the league. But
yeah, we don't need him this week.
no,
Bernard Raymond's out, so now we can't put him in for 4 plays in the middle of the game for no reason at all. So that's nice.
That's good.
So that's nice. But I think that answers your Bernard Raymond question of why did he only play 4 plays last week?
I don't know if it does. They did the same thing the week before. But
Well, then I don't know.
I hope Matt Pryor tucks his jersey in, at least for one series. Can we try? Can we?
Well, these guys are always trying to pull it out, get it his hog. I heard he's got the best hog on the line.
Oh, yeah,
And
they
if
see
Nick
number
Foles isn't gonna be in-
69. They see number 69 and get excited. They go, hoo,
Yeah.
hoo, hoo, hoo.
I think we need to get French fries in the mix this week.
Yes.
The old 1-2. Hit them with it. Their
They
jerseys
should have
look
their
like
own
ketchup
theme
and-
song when they come
Their
in.
jerseys
It
look
should
like
go
ketchup and
ba-da-ba-ba-ba,
Yes.
and then they come in. I think
I like
I'm
that.
gonna call Jim Irsay.
Yeah, get them on the phone.
I do like that French fry shit because it's going to make Kansas City have to catch up.
There we go. There
And
we
they're not
go.
going to.
Right.
This is a must-start win this week. Stupid.
Yeah.
But I do think this line is weird. I think. Did you see what the
5.5?
line is? I think 5.5 is a strange line.
Well, people I think that the Colts are going to play well enough, but
Maybe because
not.
we're at home.
Yeah, and because they got all their players back, and because they really looked like just what? How do I put it? A big sack of shit last week. I think it's the most eloquent way I can describe it.
We looked like the 8th graders we played in the preseason.
Yeah. They look
Yeah.
terrible. They're really thinking they're going to bounce back. I think Matt Ryan is going to throw 3 touchdowns this week. I think he's
To
gonna
our
be,
team?
Yes. I think he is my pick for going goblin mode this week.
Oh, shit.
I think he's going to have over 300 yards
like
and 3
that.
touchdowns.
I like that a lot. I am going to say a healthy Pittman's going to pop off. I think he goes full on bozo mode this week. Wow. And I think over 100 yards, definitely at least 1 touchdown.
I would like that because I have them both on my fantasy team.
Yeah.
I
I have
think
JT too, but
yeah, I think our boy Jonathan Taylor touchdown is gonna really go Riggins mode this week. I just at least 20 carries. Like just
They got to give him the
Yeah.
ball this week, unlike
That-
last week where they were huge dickheads and
there's
give him
no
the ball
way
9
they do,
times.
right? He's got to be kind of pissed about 9 fucking carries. That sucks.
it's like, oh, we're not moving the ball. Maybe give it to me.
Yeah.
I wonder if he said that to Frank.
Yeah, he's like, hey man, come here real quick. Listen, I got into Harvard, you know? Come here. Hey, come here. You see these stats? This is over 5 yards a carry, you fucking bitch. Now give me the ball.
Yeah. You see these
Give me
hands?
the fucking ball, you God-loving bitch,
see
before I
these
burn your fucking Bible.
Look at these hands. You're about to catch these more than weird fucking Pierce is catching shit.
I'll send your soul straight to hell, cocksucker. Now give me the fucking ball.
That's the mic'd up I want to see.
I'll send you to fucking hell.
I want to pay for that stream. Fuck the Manning cast.
Hey, I'm gonna fuck you so that you go to hell for being gay.
And then Frank is like, well, it's just a coincidence that I didn't want to go to hell, so I had to give him the ball.
You know, God spoke to me in that moment through Jonathan.
God damn it sucks. But yeah, I think he's gonna pop up. I would like to see a good game out of Alec Pierce this week.
Yeah, I would too.
Just a catch. Give me a nice little
get him
in the hands.
I think if he can get a catch on the first series, that'll be a great confidence booster going forward for the rest of the game. Maybe he can pop off for about 60 yards or so. That would be pretty huge.
And I think Frank Reich is gonna. He likes to do that. You know, boost little boy's confidence. And I'm gonna call the first offensive play of the game. It's gonna be out of the shotgun. It's gonna be play action to Jonathan Taylor, and they're just gonna hit Pierce on a drag route. It's gonna be 5 yards, but he's just gonna be like. He's going to be like, here you go, buddy. You can do this.
I would like to put money on. I think the three of us should make a little gentleman's bet. And by gentlemen, I think
we can't get odds from FanDuel on.
Yeah, we do need
the
odds
exact first play of the game.
I mean, mine is going to be a little power rush from old JT. I think.
Yeah, I mean that would be mine too, because that's going to come off at like that's going to come off at like minus 1,000.
Okay, I'll pick a side. I'll say power run to the right.
But damn it, that's what I wanted. I'm going to say Statue of Liberty. No, I just say he runs to the left, which I doubt he does.
Yeah. Well, let's all
but
put
Connor, I like
bones
Connor's
down.
idea because
like
here's
it.
the thing: if Reich, if he were to think and use his freaking little mind a little bit,
I think my bet has a little more specificity than the other ones.
I said power run to the right.
I said run to the left.
Yeah.
Now there's no specificity in mine at all. I would just like him to get going, just go over to the left a little bit.
I like it when Tim makes bets like that because Tim doesn't know left from right, so that's good for us. No, Tim, that was to the right. You lost.
And then you're watching it on TV and it's like backwards, and you're like, I did it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, Frank, he runs the ball for the opening. Doesn't he do it every time?
See, that's why it does feel like
pass to Hines last week.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's true. Well, we'll see. It's true that Connor's is a little more specific. Let's just change his to a throw.
Yeah, to Alec.
But it is a play action. It's a play action. Okay, all right, fair enough. We'll just stay with that. I like it, but I could see. I mean, I would say Hines, but I don't think Hines is going to be in on the first play. I think that ball is going to JT.
Yeah, I think especially after last week, and he probably got his fucking ass eaten out about not running the ball enough, you know.
Yeah.
And not in a good way, like these millennials and Gen Z people like.
You mean his ass being eaten?
Yes.
Yeah. In a bad way, like our parents hate.
Thank you. I do think though, if the Colts go 0-4-1, that they need to fire Frank Reich.
Yeah. Agreed.
Oh. So you would give them another week after this?
Yeah, because they're playing the Chiefs and they're not supposed to win.
So that'd be
they were supposed to win those first two games.
I think it could be bad enough this week that he could go.
Oh, if they get
really.
if they get their asses eaten out in a bad way and not in a good way, like the millennials and Gen Z people like, then I think that he could. I mean, if they lose 40-7 or something, I think he could go. Yeah.
And it's not like, obviously the score is a big factor, but just like the weird, simple, like mental penalties, like not lining up right, and then there was one field goal in week 1 where we just didn't have the right amount of people on the field, where it's just like. Yeah, those are also super indicative of bad coaching.
Yeah.
Dude, it is tough to think about. Like, if fucking Blankenship hits that field goal, we're 1-1. Like, it's
well, if Blankenship hits that field goal, I mean, they could even go 2-0 because they're riding off the high of the momentum of the win instead of the absolute devastation of a tie. I think a tie is more devastating than a loss, truly, because it feels like they're 0-2 at the moment in my heart of hearts.
Like that. I keep forgetting that they're only 0-1. Because it's so fucking stupid. It definitely doesn't feel like a win. That's for
but
sure.
the Titans keep losing, which is huge.
Yeah. I mean, it's fucking early, dude.
Yeah.
And I do think I've said it both the last 2 weeks. The Colts play to their competition. They didn't even really do that last week, but they played like shit because the Jaguars suck. But I think
they did it. They did it a little too precisely week 1.
Yeah, they out Jaguarsed the Jaguars. They said, well, 2 can play at this game, and we're better at it. It's sucking absolute shit. Yeah, but I think this week they're going to step it up. We're going to see Matty Mahomes out there. I think he's going to look good. I think he's going to look nimble. I think
Matty
he's running
Mahomes?
For 25, yeah.
I couldn't tell if you were meaning that Matt Ryan was going to be good or Patrick Mahomes was going to be bad.
We're going to see Patrick Mahomes out there looking very bad.
I like that. So Patrick Mahomes this year is 54 for 74 with 595 yards and 7 touchdowns.
Is that good?
I think that might be good.
Seems
actually.
pretty good.
But wait, but what's Matty sitting at?
Okay, so it's similar stats.
Pretty close, yeah.
He's 48 for 80 for 547 yards.
Some yards.
So that right there is pretty close. But 1 touchdown and 4 interceptions.
And how many fumbles?
They don't have fumbles on here.
Like 5.
Yeah,
that's a lot, I think.
The guy's a bit of what we in the biz like to call a butterfingers.
And a butter face.
Yeah.
No, he's a hot guy.
Yeah, he is kind of hot.
Yeah.
He's got constantly dropping off my kids' energy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But Jonathan Taylor, now look at this discrepancy here. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 15 carries for 116 yards. Mm-hmm. Where you compare that with our boy, Jonathan Taylor, 40 carries for 215 yards and a touchdown. Now, I really think that he is going to pop off for a really good amount of yards this week. I think we could see him in the 150 range this week.
Ooh. Did I ever tell you about that comedian I knew who was a football player? Clyde Edwards Hilarious.
Oh.
No, you didn't.
I didn't ever tell you that? Oh, yeah, he was cool.
No.
He's really good.
Wow. Well, that's a cool thing.
Yeah.
That joke is the worst thing to happen to me this week.
Oh, shut the hell up. You know it's good stuff. Connor, say something funny real fast.
Yeah, do something.
No.
Do something with Tom
Practice some
Sing.
law.
Riff on it.
Yeah, riff on it. Yeah. Come up with another funny football name.
Man,
I already said Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That's fun.
Yeah, and that sucked. We were all.
You guys are Ashton.
Whoa,
You guys are Ashton dueling it out right now.
Now we're
there.
talking.
We go. He
Now
brought
we're
us back.
talking.
That's how you do it. I'd hate to pit these two men against each other.
No.
Wow, you really pierced my confidence with that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's a Tuesday night open mic. That's what this is right now.
It's
I feel like we're
good.
back at Morty's.
Yeah,
My fucking name in the bucket, waiting to get my name called.
it's a nice time. So let's do predictions. Score predictions, of course. This is the score of the Colts Kansas City game, and then I will pull up 3 games this week on Sunday that we can also predict. But Connor, go ahead. Do your prediction for tonight or for tomorrow.
I think the other day I said 35-10 Chiefs.
Okay.
But, let's go 20-31 Chiefs still. So I think we
saying the
lose.
Chiefs are gonna win. Okay.
But more
But-
positive.
A little tighter.
Yeah. And you're giving them 10 points more, which is a lot more positivity than you had before. So that's good, Connor. I like that.
And
I
I
like this
think
change.
I think we kick the field goals when we get the chance, which is what
Yeah.
we didn't really care about the past 2 weeks.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's fair. I think I don't remember what I said, but I'm gonna go. I have to go Colts win. I can't shortchange my boys. I'm an idiot and a homer, and I think that's I'm not the only one predicting this. The first thing that came up when I googled this game was an NFL.com article. It was a predictions for the week, and the first one was Colts upset the Chiefs.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's straight from the league itself.
Yeah, the very
Yeah,
league. Roger
it's
Goodell
almost
said-
like they fixed it.
yeah, it's I think we could pull this thing out, but I think it's going to be close. I think you're right about the field goals, so that's going to change how I think of the numbers here. So let's see, 6-1. I think it's going to be 34-27. That is my bold prediction. Colts covering
Nice.
the spread, covering the over. I think that's where I'm going. Yeah, this is what this guy said. It's D'Angelo Hall. He says it's been a rough start for the Colts.
Friend of the show.
Very big. This is our guy. He said it's been a rough start for the Colts, but their fortunes turned this week against the undefeated Chiefs. Indy's defense records 3 takeaways against Mahomes and company. Taylor helps the offense with 150 yards and 3 scores. Colts get their first win of the season in style. I love that. I don't know if that's how it's going to go down, but I love it.
I would like it too. Now,
God
here's
damn.
this is. I'm gonna sound like a bit of a homer here,
Okay.
and I know the over is gonna hit. We're gonna hit over 50.5 points because the Colts are gonna win 56-0, of course, and that will be the final score of the game, which would be nice. I think the Colts. I think it's gonna be 35. I think it's gonna be like 35-32, something like that. Colts win.
I like it. I think
it's going to
we're
be a
gonna shock the
high-scoring
world.
affair.
I'm definitely going to bet the Colts to cover that spread.
Yeah.
But it's to be honest, like I said, that's what I don't like about that spread is like it's not that. I'm just going to take the Colts money line because the spread is not good enough. That
Right.
sucks. It's 5 point, like it's like 5.5. That's not even a touchdown. Either they get blown out or
Right.
I think they win. I don't think it's going to come down to 5.5 points. I will probably be wrong because I fucking suck at gambling and I'm going to kill myself. But
It's probably good you're in Texas.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still going to – I am going to try to place that bet as soon as I cross over into the state lines if I can. I can still bet on betonline.ag. I might do that.
You could also just have Tommy do it for you.
That's
'cause
true.
Lord knows he's asked enough people to do it for him.
He'll probably charge you a fee, though.
Oh, yeah. His fucking...
Man, I can't believe Pujols finally hit yesterday when I was gone.
I almost bet the 2 home runs because John's been doing it every day. I was like, maybe I'll be in with
Yeah.
John since I won, the thing, and I left like $30 in my account. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll just bet $10 on it with John.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this is never gonna hit. John is an insane
Yeah,
person.
John never hits except for when he does. He hits for a lot.
Yeah.
What were the odds on? Was it just the odds
was
on
plus
2
5.
home runners last?
2 home runs. I think it was plus 550. I want to say.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he put in $5 and he won like $250.
250. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that was good.
I had joined him a couple times on it, but it never hit and never looked like he was that. I mean, he kept going deep, but he was not hitting homers, and I was like, I don't know if this is gonna happen, and it surely did. That one day I couldn't join, but that's okay.
Good for you
Good
know
for
what?
Marge.
Congratulations to Albert Pujols and congratulations to his entire family.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
Guys, let's do a couple of picks around the league. What do you
Love it.
think?
Love it.
We have 2 very lowly teams sitting here at 0-2 and 0-2. The Las Vegas Raiders versus the Tennessee Titans. Do the Raiders get their first win away at Tennessee, or do you think Tennessee gets their first win at home? Now, the line is -2 for the Raiders. So
Really?
the Raiders are favorites in this game.
Even though the Titans are at home, huh? I think
Yeah.
the Titans are gonna. I think the Titans are gonna do it at home. I think they're gonna win that one.
Yeah.
I don't
Connor?
know. I like the Raiders, but yeah, I think the Titans are covering that. They're gonna win.
I think the Raiders win, and they're giving up 2 points.
They're giving up 2, yeah.
I don't think they cover. I think it's like a last-second field goal to win by like 1. It's
Wow.
interesting. Yeah.
Ooh, baby. I do think it's going to come down to a field goal. I think you're right about that. But
I think
it's gonna
Devontae
be
Adams pops off tomorrow. I would like to see my boys, the Las Vegas Raiders, win. I also have the hiccups for some reason, but I would like to see the Raiders win because I hope the Titans just continue to lose. I'm always rooting against them. They're the second best team in the division. Of course, the best team are the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah, they're actually the greatest team to ever play the fucking game.
Now, let's look ahead at what I would consider, if the Colts weren't playing at the same time, this was probably my must-watch game.
Yeah.
The Buffalo Bills versus the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, dude, that's going to be a fun one. What
After
the hell is
last
gonna
week's
happen?
huge comeback against the Baltimore Ravens, do the
Yeah.
Miami Dolphins have magic in them again? Connor?
I think the Bills blow them out, and I think they cover. What's the line at?
Oh, yeah, let me look.
Like
the line is
8.5?
Buffalo -5, and the over-under is 53.
Wow, only -5. I think they fucking blow them out.
Yeah.
Do you think
I
the
think you're
defense
right.
will contain Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill for Buffalo? Because they are down a couple guys. They're going to be
No.
down a lot of guys on their defense.
I like it as a shootout. I don't know.
I
man.
think they're gonna hit the over, but I think Von Miller's gonna eat nami.
Wow.
I think they're gonna get to Tua, and I think that's gonna,
Yeah.
really shake him up.
Yeah. I think you're probably right, but I do like the idea of this one being a shootout and being a little more interesting than a blowout, but I could see it. I could see it definitely being ugly for old Tua and the gang. How has the Ravens defense been this year? I guess it's only one.
Well,
other
they just
game.
played the Jets and the Dolphins, so it's kind of hard to
Yeah.
gauge.
Yeah, they're not. They're like okay, I guess.
Yeah. Damn, dude, I don't know.
I mean, Tyreek Hill beat him pretty good twice.
Yeah. No, I think the Bills. I think you're right. It's probably going to be a blowout. I think the Bills put up like fucking 42, and maybe Miami gets like 21.
Then I'm going to have to go against the crew here. I'm going to go with the Miami Dolphins.
Whoa.
Covering. I'm going to take them getting
Fins
5.
up.
Fins up. My
like
latitude has changed my attitude. And isn't that Jimmy Buffett song?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh,
Changes
Jim-
in latitude, changes in attitude.
Oh, there we go.
I just love that he has a song called "Boat Drinks."
Man,
Never a man to pander. Jimmy Buffett comes out with his new song "Boat Drinks."
good for him, dude.
But yeah, I
can't
think
wait
I'm going to
for
go
his,
with the
dark
Dolphins.
period.
I mean.
I wish Jimmy Buffett would put out like a Radiohead style, like sad.
I hate the sun.
Yeah, I'll go with the Bills at home, getting 5. I'll take the Bills. Now, who else should? Now we could say. Let's see here. What is it? What should be our last game? I'm trying to decide
Brady
if we.
Rodgers is the matchup of the week, right?
And then you got the
Yes.
Carson Wentz revenge game, right?
Right.
Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we also have the Lions versus Minnesota. And
Damn,
I'm big on the Lions because of Hard Knocks.
Lions are
and
going to win this week, dude. Minnesota
Yeah.
looked like goddamn shit last week. They pissed
Yeah,
me
they
off
did.
so fucking much. Oh,
I
my
think
God,
Justin
that game was
Jefferson
brutal.
pops off this week, though, because the Lions' defense fucking sucks. But their offense, their goffense, as Jeff Sheen has been calling it, is very good. Yeah. Amon-Ra, the sun god, I think, pops off this week.
Yeah, I think he's going to pop off. But I think if that line can get to Cousins at all, that's all we need.
Yeah.
Cousins fucking sucks, dude. He was legit just like dropping back and throwing blind ball. There was a moment, I probably already bitched about this on the show. I can't remember. But no, because we recorded on Monday. It was before that game. And I bet on the Vikings to come back and win, which obviously didn't hit. But I had some money on. I thought it was going to be a big week for Adam Thielen, and he finally started getting some targets towards the end of the game, but it was just not good. It was brutal. And Cousins back-to-back throws that are just fucking blind because the line is giving up pressure immediately. And so he can't handle any fucking pressure, and he immediately drops back and blindly throws into the end zone, almost picked off. The commentary is like, man, you can't do that. You can't just throw. No. All right, one sec, because I want to talk about this. This chili shit, and I want it to be on the show.
Well, let me get my Eagles point out. People are talking about the Eagles are popping off and they're like Super Bowl contenders. They've beaten the Lions, and then they beat Minnesota, two teams who are not supposed to be like good. Yeah. So, I mean, they've looked good doing it, but I don't think they're contenders at all.
Yeah,
I think they'll win their division because their division is fucking trash.
They were fun to watch last week.
Yeah, they were. Jalen Hurts is fun to watch.
They'll beat the people they're supposed to.
Yeah. Okay, so here was the tweet my girlfriend sent me because I do a little thing. This says here,
Cornbread is enemy of the show.
Micah Fox, girlfriend of the show, says it says here, cornbread is not available. What are you eating with your chili? And this dude down here, Tim P, coincidence? I don't think so.
No.
Says peanut butter.
Tim has an alias and just changes it one letter.
Says peanut butter sandwich always. Don't knock it till you try it. Maybe it's an Indiana thing, but I brought it here to Florida. Wow. And I use chunky peanut butter on my crackers, and I dip it in the chili, and I eat the chili on the crackers. And Tom has had it.
Tim did this in front of me when we lived together in Chicago. I said, "You're a fucking freak, you fucking weirdo. Get the fuck out of my house." And then I tried it, and it was good. I gotta hand it to our boy. It is good. I don't know why, but it works.
Connor, have you tried it?
Yeah, you made everyone try it.
Yeah, we all tried it. We all lived together. It was good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It reminds
me. All I wanted.
There's a burger at Scotty's. I don't know if Scotty's even still around, but called the Schumann, I think. And it's peanut butter and jalapenos on a burger. And I remember being like, this sounds terrible. And then I ate it, and it was one of the greatest things I've ever had.
But no, it's like you can get like spicy pad thai.
Yeah.
Like peanut.
Yeah.
Peanut works in there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But you got to understand, this was all before I knew about pad thai. I wasn't ready for the Asian spices yet. I was
That's right.
uncultured
little bitch, and now I'm
when you're landlocked, pad thai doesn't make it your way. It's like seafood.
Micah, how do you feel about the peanut butter in the chili? They don't match for me, she says.
Well,
they got a match
problem.
Who talks about food like they're damn clothes?
Well, Micah's on her fucking food critic shit all the time. She said mouthfeel the other day, and I was like, bitch, you're about to feel this in your mouth if you don't shut up, you know?
Your broken hand?
What?
Yeah, you fucking from tripping on the stairs or whatever. Yeah. Weird ass.
She's mad because I'm lying. She never said mouthfeel.
Dude, you saying that about the punch to the mouth thing just reminded me. I had an Uber last week where the guy picked me up, and he was like, it was an old dude, which I knew meant it was an old white guy, which meant I knew he was going to talk to my ass, even though it was 5 in the morning and I was trying to sleep. But which is fine, whatever. He was nice, but he was telling me, he's like, they used to the show The Honeymooners was set in this neighborhood, and sometimes you'd see the cross streets, and I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. And he was like, but you don't know the Honeymooners, you're too young. And I was like, no, I know what it is. Like, I've seen episodes of the Honeymooners. And then it reminded me of when I watched the Honeymooners in my college class, and everybody was mortified because they had never seen it before. And one of the big punchlines of that show is Jackie Gleason threatening to punch his wife to the moon.
Bang, pow, straight to the moon.
The moon.
I could not stop laughing. We were watching in the theater. One of these days, Alice, straight to the moon.
I mean, she bothers his ass.
Yeah, she's always saying smirky little comments, and his big thing was, "I'm gonna punch your head straight to the fucking moon." And everybody was like, "Yeah, that's hilarious."
Speaking of going straight to the moon, what is gonna be our parlay for the Colts this week? We are going to take this money and we are going to go straight to the moon, much like our good friends in the stocks on Reddit. GameStops, of course.
AMC.
Yeah.
So I like the over. I think that's a lock.
Yeah. I'll go
that.
I'll go with over. I don't think for the parlay I'm going to include any kind of money line or points covering or anything. I think I'm just going to go over. And then I like JT getting a hundo.
You like JT? So let me go down to rushing yards
what do they have
here.
him at for his over-under?
That's player passing TDs. There we go. His over-under is 85.5.
Oh, I'm smashing that over, baby.
Yes.
So you like that over there?
That over. I mean, we'll see. It's going to be tricky. The only reason I think that is because he only got 9 touches last week. I think that this week they let him get a little redemption for that. But yeah, I like
over
that.
100 yards. They're given plus 154.
That's interesting.
Bang that instead of the over under.
I think I like the over of 85 just to be safe.
Yeah. I like the extra 14.5 yard cushion.
Yeah.
Now
because you guys are soft.
That's true.
No, it's just
now
with Matty airing out 3 touchdowns, I don't know that there's enough yards to be had.
Well, this is where I'm going. So, passing TDs, the over for Matt Ryan is 1.5, and that's coming off at plus 118.
Oh, and shit, we got it. The problem is it won't let you combine that shit with other shit, will it? It's never.
It'll let you combine. It just won't let you combine it with like passing TD or something. It won't let you combine something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see here in a second.
We're talking about, isn't it?
Yeah. So. Yeah, it won't let you combine with the Jonathan Taylor rushing over.
I don't get that, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't understand it
so
either.
We can't do that one. What's up?
His over-under for longest rush is 17.5.
Jonathan Taylor's?
Yeah, that feels low.
All right, well then, where is that?
I mean, even if like,
yeah,
I mean, it seems like
one.
even if we get in like a 2-minute drill situation, they love just dumping it off to him for like 20 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
so
that's interesting.
Yeah, I'm going to take the over on that too. Oh, it can't be combined with the over of the other.
Go to SGP.
That sucks.
You got to go to SGP to see what it'll do. It's so fucking
same game parlay. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Okay. So anytime touchdown score, of course, we want Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
Now, who else do we think? Do we want Pittman? Do we want to throw a Kelsey in there, even though I said he was a lock last week and was not actually a lock at all?
I think yes about Kelsey. Yeah, we both. I thought I put him to score 2 last week, and he didn't score at all. But I think he's due. I think he will get a tutty this week. And, and also with how we fucking gave up touchdowns to that tight end in week 1. Who was that again? What is his fucking name?
right
over the middle.
Yeah,
O.J. Howard.
O.J. Howard.
I think Kelsey's going to score this week.
Now, do we think? Now we've got Paris Campbell, Ashton Doolin, Des Patman, Connor's man. We got Granson, who Connor predicted to go Riggins mode last week.
He did not.
Dude, I kind of like Pierce this week, but I don't know. Fuck.
I kind of want to take Pierce for a touchdown as well, but then that's 3 touchdowns on the thing. But we're going for the over, so you're going to need 3 touchdowns.
It's 3 touchdowns,
anyways.
but it's not just Colts, so it's a little bit,
Yeah.
That is tough though. 3 tutties might be tough. Maybe
I'm
we
gonna
stick
throw-
with JT and Kelsey.
Okay.
I don't know. I can be convinced.
I could be convinced to throw Pittman in there too, my
Yeah.
damn self.
Yeah.
But I worry because of his quad if something happens during the game
They
that
take
he'll
him
come out.
I know. I mean, the same
prematurely.
could be said for. Well, I guess the Pierce was just in.
It was just a
protocol,
concussion.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right. That's the only reason I wouldn't put Pittman in there. He could come out. And then
Now
your
we've got
whole
passing
day's
yards. Do we
fucked.
think Mahomes goes over 289?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
like that.
Matt Ryan, we gotta assume he goes over 245, right? He's gone over 200 each game.
Yeah.
Or he's gone over
Although-
250 each game, I think. No, maybe he didn't last week. No, he didn't last week because he had 330 some yards the first week.
Right. Damn. The only thing that worries me about that is there is always the chance that it just becomes a JT game.
Yeah. But even when it was a JT game,
That's
the
true.
first game he had 313 yards.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I like it.
Okay,
like the
I'm
over.
going to take him for the over. Now, let's see. Click. Okay, so that's right now it's 10 to win 140.
What receiving yard lines do we have for like Pierce and Kelsey?
Receiving yards, player receiving yards. Kelsey is over under 73 and a
Oh
half.
shit, that's high.
Yeah.
I'm leaving that alone.
Pittman is 70.
The same thing with that
Naheem
Dolphins.
Hines is 25 and a half.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I like that
I
too.
think
You
he
like the
goes
over for that?
I think he goes over that.
Okay.
Connor, what do
And
you
then
think?
we do not have Alec
I want to know Pierce's numbers because I think if it's like 30, I think that's an over. But if it's not on there,
Yeah, he'll get 5 on the first play like I predicted, and then
Yeah.
then he just needs 25 the rest of
Right.
the game.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
he
If
is.
we're at 30.
I feel like the bookmakers don't have enough since he hasn't
True.
gotten a catch in 2 games. Really, I don't think they have enough
That always
information
pisses
to give
me
him a
off because
line.
that means he's gonna pop off, and we're not gonna have gotten even the chance to bet on his ass. It's fucked up. It's rigged.
Yeah, how dare they?
And then let's see anything else. We could do alternate spreads. We could do score 2 touchdowns or first or they have last touchdown scorers. Now I didn't know that.
I'm leaving. I never touch first and last touchdowns because that. Sometimes I'll do first just because it'll make the beginning of the game a little more interesting. But
Yeah.
last would really piss me off. Like if you combined everything, you got it all, and then last touchdown doesn't hit.
What
That
are the
would
odds
piss
on
me
last touchdown for Sam Ellinger?
Yeah, man. If somebody
Oh.
had last touchdown, Pittsburgh or wait, was not Pittsburgh. The defense that
Cleveland.
Cleveland defense, they would have been fucking popping off.
No Kansas City touchdown scored is coming off at plus 4,300. So a shutout for Kansas City is at 4,300.
High enough.
Baby,
Well,
I'm
no,
putting
that's not a
20 bucks
shutout.
on that.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
yeah,
It'd
no
be a
touchdowns.
shutout.
It could be
No
field
touchdown.
goals.
Oh yeah, they could kick.
Good score. Safeties. field
Colts no
goals.
touchdowns is coming at plus 1,300.
Well,
Insulting.
that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm
They're-
taking that. Hey, combine that no touchdowns for the Chiefs in this parlay.
With the
Yeah,
over.
with the over. You probably get pretty good
I
odds.
just wanna know what the odds are.
So right now, here's what we've got right now. The over 50 and a half. Jonathan Taylor over 85 over 85 and a half.
Yeah, like
Jonathan Taylor a touchdown, Kelsey a touchdown, Mahomes over 289 and a half, Ryan over 245 and a half, and Naheem Hines receiving over 25 and a half.
I like it. I will say I could definitely see that Hines one ending up being the thing that fucks this, but I think it's gonna happen.
Yeah. I think and if we get it, and we could throw in now here, listen, this is crazy. But we could throw in a Kiki Cutie Return for a touchdown, going off at 4,300.
No. No.
Now let's see what that
It's
changes.
just for
to.
him? It's
Now
not Colts
$10.
defense?
No, it would be first. Oh, that would be the first touchdown score for the Indianapolis Colts. It would be Kiki Cutie running back a run for a touchdown.
What is that at?
Plus 4,300.
That
now,
should be
in
plus
the par-
like 100,000. Like, that's insane. That is
now
bullshit.
in the parlay.
Yeah.
It changes it from $10 to win 240 to $10 to win 6,600.
I
just
think we
think-
stay
I
away
think
from
It,
that.
it should be more.
It should be so much more. $10
Yeah.
with all of that plus one specific defensive player scoring a touchdown
should-
for the first touchdown. That should be like $10 to win $40,000. That's insane.
We should be able to split that 3 ways and all buy a new car.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how much it should.
If
That's
he runs in a
crazy.
touchdown if he runs in a kick for a touchdown for the first play of the game, and we don't bet it, I'm
Yeah.
gonna kill myself.
That's fair. Yeah, better be safe and put it on there.
I bet our show
Tim's
gets
life.
taken off of YouTube for how many times I claim I'm gonna kill myself on it.
I don't
This
think
week-
we're hitting their like terms and service people. they're not worried about what's going on here.
Yeah.
So this is what we ran over it. I think that's a good little parlay. I think we're looking pretty good. We're pretty close on time here, boys. Is there anything else we need to talk about before we go?
It's a good question. I think I might pick up our new kicker for fantasy.
Oh, that's nice.
I like that. I like that he's a hardworking little man. He's earned his spot. He didn't get to kick at all last week, other than
Yeah.
I guess
Keeping his leg fresh.
Did he do kickoffs? Actually, I guess maybe he didn't do anything last week.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think he did shit.
I don't know. Connor, do you have any parting words?
No, let's just hope for positive vibes for this O-line.
Yep.
I just hope the unit looks good this week.
Yeah.
They
That's what
were
I'm hoping for.
They were all quoted as they were embarrassed
Yes.
and that they did not work as a cohesive unit and that they are better than how they played the last 2 games and they are ashamed of themselves. So let's hope that really helps them work hard this week. And
I hope they went on like
pull
a
it
team
together.
fishing trip or
Yeah.
something. You know how
Oh,
athletes do
yeah.
that? They go fishing together to become sweet buddies again. I
Yeah.
hope
Yeah.
that's what they did.
Man, I wish we had another Hard Knocks. For like,
I know.
That made me so much more excited, and getting to see that, like, it made me like everybody more than
I mean, really, what they should do for more revenue for every team
I know.
is that every team should make their own
Dude,
version of
I
Hard
think we
Knocks,
said
and
it
you can
week
just
one,
pay
yeah.
to watch it.
I know.
Yeah.
We were talking about that in the preseason. I would pay money to see that. I would.
Yeah.
If I could just go to a Colts fucking website thing where you pay $5 a month or something, I would do that.
Connor is our copyright lawyer. Get on that.
Get on it, Connor.
I am not a lawyer.
I do want to say
None of this is legal advice.
I was in Kansas City last weekend, so I do have some insider info.
Ooh.
The Chiefs actually fucking suck, and that's
Oh.
what's going around town. And
Go off, King.
Yeah, they're gonna suck, and I think we did last week call Mahomes' wife busted.
Yes, she is
don't know if
busted.
That's true.
She's probably nice.
Yeah,
I-
I don't think she.
Being
is.
nice don't change you from being busted,
I think
bro.
it's actually the opposite.
Yeah,
I think
it
she's
does.
not busted, and that she is not nice. I think it's the exact
Well,
opposite.
she can only be one or the other. She's got to pick.
Yeah. You're the busted or you're
Yeah,
nice.
everybody has 2 wolves inside of them. One is busted and one is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's got to pick which one to feed. Yeah, that's. I was just there. I got a lot of Colts energy in there. I told the people the gospel of Matty Ryan and what he's about to do to him. I got him scared, and I think
Tom's got him scared.
that we're gonna do.
Got him
well.
running scared.
And speaking of where I've been, me and Tim are going to be in Poughkeepsie
Poughkeepsie.
Friday, I think October 7th. And
Yep.
we're doing a cross-country road trip / tour We got a couple dates lined up for that. We'll be in Columbus, Ohio. That is November 1st. We'll be at the Lincoln Lodge in Chicago November 2nd. That's locked in. Show is at 7:30. If enough people buy tickets, maybe we'll add another one. I don't know.
Whoa.
Omaha, November 3rd. Come out to a damn show, please. We need
And if you're
money.
if you're in the suburbs of Chicago, next week I'll be in Batavia with one Shane Torres. So if you want to come see that, and then if you like my little ass enough, come see me again.
And next Friday, September 30th, I'll be at my friend Sean's wedding. So shout out to Sean, Colts fan, good man.
Let's go.
Love you, Shawnee D.
Hell yeah! And hey, if you
And
live
if you
in New
just
York,
like,
go
and
ahead.
if you just like shows, listen to Tom's show, Stand By Your Band.
Yeah, hey, thanks, Tim. And listen to Tim's show, Great Hang, with Micah
Yeah.
Fox.
Girlfriend of the show. All right.
Enemy of the show.
All right, boys, this was fun.
Great time. I'm amped. I
Yeah.
just drank 3 cups of coffee while I was sitting here. Now I could run through a fucking wall. I should play for the Colts tomorrow. I think I'm gonna suit up. I just played top golf for an hour and a half before this. I'm fired up, dude.
Oh.
Damn, bro.
all right.
Your ass loves that Top
I
Golf.
do love top golf. It rules. All right. Let's get out of here. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Go Colts.